Hello, you guys. I'm going to read the room's energy today. As you guys know, I'm Sister Renee. So let's begin. We shall pooch through. Let's go. So if you guys have anything you want me to read your guys' current energy about, I can. Or if you want me to read your energy about something, I can find something. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Or if you have a question, you could drop it in the chat below. Let's start off with an icebreaker. Let's just do what you guys currently feel at this moment. So if you guys can drop your initials in the chat below, I thank you so much. Cause that's always nice to read the current energy as how what you feel like now. Like how you feeling? Let's see. But you gotta give people their free will. Like let me ask. Let me ask first, because I don't like to be let me ask first. Okay. So y'all know I can be long winded. So I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start, and then you can put your initials as we go. Hey girl, hi. Okay, and we doing current energy. So put your guys' initials down below. Okay, VR. We're going to start with your current energy. I feel like I feel like before, like just a while ago, you was feeling like kind of like okay with things. But now I feel like spoken into your energy now, I kind of feel like you feel like doom, like it's doomsday. Like I kind of feel like, oh my god, like I was all happy and giddy, but then it's like, is this the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? You kind of feel unsure in this current moment. You feel unsure. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. QO, what's your current energy? I feel like your current energy is like mines, whatever's coming to me, mines. Like it's gonna be mines after a while, it's mines. Girls, a lot of mine energy, mines. Okay, snatch that shit. Go ahead and go run, girl, with your purse. Okay, like on the prices. Is that prices right where they had the little buggy and shit, and then they had to go get? Okay, I don't think that's the prices right, but yeah, one of them shows. One of them shows. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. MG, number one. Your current energy is I hope everything works out. And if it don't, I might crash all I might click the fuck out. I might just do it one two. A one two. Ooh, girl, I got to back up out your energy. You got some kryptonite. Ooh. We might could do some things with that energy, honey. Girl, no, Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. KC, your current energy. I don't know why my first instinct was to say shit. Um, shit this, shit it, shit. Why am I getting shit? I don't feel like you feel like I feel like when I got shit, it's like a peace of mind shit. Like, can't wait for a peace of mind shit. Like shit. Okay, shit. Peace of mind shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, Casey. Moving on swiftly professional girl. Peace of mind shit. Let's get it. Um, QN. Their current energy is, girl, you, it feel like you thinking about, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it men's. I say niggas, but men's, very mensy. Very much I'm thinking, very much I'm snooping through the catalog as I lay here. Very much like which one gonna be it. Anybody mo. Girl, I like that energy. Okay. Any meeny mighty mo. Let's okay. Hope you get the girl. Just get picked. Yeah. Moving on swiftly professionally. LL, what is your current energy? Your current energy is, it's giving me Barnes and Nobles, but like Christy Toy Box. Like you, I don't like. It's like I don't. If I go farther, I might go ahead and get 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know what you think, girl. What you oh? You might have a glass of wine or something. You very chill, very chill. That's very chill, but your aesthetics, like okay, okay, girl, nice and grown. Okay, LL, we see. Let me back up at your energy. Stop being nosy. Let me stop being nosy. Okay, let me go ahead back to my corner. Thank you guys. Okay, moving on swiftly, professionally. Very probably so. That's that shit. Cause you dangling with the your thick hair, Casey. That's that shit. Okay, moving on swiftly, professionally. Now here one more. LMKP. Let me see if I gotta say all these got the LMKP. Y'all know I'll be already up there. Y'all know. We just try to there, yeah, go ahead and give me a name. Put it on me. Lord. Okay, LMKP. Mm. Your current energy is what the fuck? Like, I feel like it's what the fuck. I feel like you're thinking about options, and it's like goes to be like what the fuck. Okay, your options. Get it done. You got me. You feel me? Yeah, get it done. LL. Okay, I'm a shush, but I like your energy. But I'm a shush. Goodness, is the word. Yeah, it's coming back. He coming back. He ain't coming back tonight, but he coming. The KP still up. That little KP still up. He gonna come. He coming back and he bearing wine when he come. I don't know what everybody else think he coming doing. Everybody else think he coming to do raptures and stuff like that. Nah. When Jesus come back, he's bearing wine and probably wine glasses. I guess you just gotta be there to get it, to get some. Mm. You better not be doing those sinner things. And sinner things, that's just stuck in low vibration. Okay, let's put you through. Let's do the next one. Okay. If I haven't did anybody's, can you please feel free to put you guys' initials down in the chat below? Thank you. And then the next question, we might be asking for a friend. You feel me? We might just be asking for a friend, reading your friend's energy or somebody's energy that's close to you on a question. Let's go because you know I like to be nosy, and since we here and we all supposed to be each one teach one. So like maybe you just can drop your friend's name or somebody's significant other in the chat, and we can ask a question, and then you can just carry that message on to them. Yeah. So we need to find something to ask about. Let's see. Because we can be nosy about a lot of things, but like mental health definitely is always one. If the girl's gonna get the coin is always one. Um, What was a person thinking when they did what they did is always one. Um, Now don't go to be scared because I can't think about the damn question and answer the damn question. Y'all gonna help me tonight, but y'all help me always every night. That's why I love you guys. Ooh, push through. Questions. Yeah, questions. Um. Oh, that's a good question, LL. LL threw in the chat. What were they thinking before they did what they did? Oh, that is nice. Please throw you guys' initials down in the chat below, and we're going to seek the answer to that question. What were they thinking before they did what they did? Oh, and either you could throw your initial in there, or you could throw somebody else's initials down in the chat below if we're going off of that person. Okay, if you don't know their full name, just okay. We gonna that's okay. VR week because I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get it. It's okay. Um, I'm long winded, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start. Okay. What were they thinking before they did what they did? VR. Mustering up the courage to do what they did. That's what they was thinking. Like before they did what they did. They was mustering up the courage. Okay. Moving on swiftly and professionally. What were they thinking before they did what they did? TALB. I get I get game, a Hunger Game, a strike. Like laughing, funny games. Thought it was a game. They thought it was a game before they did what they did. They thought it was funny, laughing. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. Um, what were they thinking before they did what they did? MNW. I for some reason get courage. I still get courage. I still get courage. Courage. Um, courageous courage. Yeah. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. What were they thinking before they did what they did? In a selfish. They was thinking they was thinking selfishly of themselves before they did what they did. Okay. Moving on swiftly and professionally. What were they thinking before they did what they did? MB. Mm. First thing I got was money. They was thinking about money before they did what they did. Okay, if anybody else have any initials that they want to throw in the chat below, please feel free. And if you guys have a question that you want to ask, please feel free to ask that if you want to. Okay, we guess got someone initial. Okay, what were they thinking before they did what they did? B. What was they thinking before they did what they did? B. I got plotting. They before they did what they did, they was thinking about plotting. Um, plotting. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. What was they thinking before they did what they did? TW. Oh, I got gangsterness, like like gangster thoughts, like. But what I get with that is like gatekeeping something and not telling the truth. So I feel like that person thought they was gonna gatekeep something and not tell the truth. So that's what they did before they with it. Yeah. Well, that's what they were thinking before they did what they did. Gatekeeping and not telling the truth. Um, what were they thinking before they did what they did? What was they thinking before they did what they did? Okay, A. I feel like opposing or I feel like I got opportunists, but I feel like they went after somebody or tried to go after somebody and they know like what predicament that they was gonna put them in or they was gonna try to go for them to get everything that that person had. So they was thinking that's what they was thinking before they did what they did. Yeah. Okay. Moving on swiftly and professionally. If you guys have any other questions that we want to read the energy about, it don't have to be a specific person in here, and it could be a specific person that you want to know about. Um, okay, let's go. Oh, that's nice. Will we get a B-Day proposal or have a Valentine's? Okay. Okay, I like that too, Casey. Okay, we're gonna answer both of these questions. Um, put you guys' initials in the chat, and we're gonna start with the first question first. It is 1-1 by the way. Definitely gonna screenshot that. Oh my goodness, we're doing the right shit in life. Let's go. Yes, the alphabet with you guys' initials. Let's pooch through. Okay, you guys know I can be long winded, so I'm going to start. Will we get a B Day proposal or have a Valentine's? RV, let's see what you will have. A Valentine's. LL, let's see what you have. For some reason, I got both. They got both coming. Okay, girl, fancy girl. Casey, Valentine's. But I say Valentine, but with a kick in it, a kick to it, pizzazz, mm, a pizzazz. Got a little pizzazz with it, yeah. Okay, got a little pizzazz with it. I don't know why I keep saying pizzazz. Mm. What you gonna say to you? They gonna put a little asshole discernment in it. Okay, let me get out your business. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. Uh, QN. What you gonna get? Propose or about times? About times. But you might get somebody to want to piggyback and propose a Valentine's proposal. But I get a Valentine's. Moving on swiftly and professionally. QO. Valentine. MG. I get both. I get both because like if you were to say something to your husband, like, well, shit, you already know I can marry you right now. Yeah, try to be slick and funny. But yeah. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yep, you're welcome. KC, no. Just thinking of like, yeah. Okay, you're welcome. So the next one will be, what was their first impression when they first met us? Ooh, let's go. Let's see. And you guys could put your initials back down, and it really don't have to be for you. It could be for somebody else too. Let's read the room. Let's read the room energy style. MKP, Valentine's, if you're coming on that question, Valentine's. And did you want to be the first one for the next question? You put Y or N, or if that was just for this question. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. What was their first impression when they first met me? MKP. Nice, but like, still gotta watch your ass. Still gotta watch you. Nice, but still gotta watch your ass. That was the first impression. Moving on swiftly professionally. What was the first impression when they met you? QO. I can fuck with her. Okay, I can fuck with her. First impression, I can fuck with her. That's what you gave them. The first impression you gave them was they could fuck with you. Like they could fuck. What was the first impression when they first met me? First impression when they first met me. LL. Reserved and quiet. Reserved and quiet. Okay, moving on professionally and swiftly and professionally. Um, what was the first impression when they first met you? BR. Quirky, and I go to understand everything why she might be like that. And loving or suppression. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. What was the first impression when they first met us or met you? QN. Oh, this girl don't play no games. You don't play no games. You give off you don't play no game energy. Okay. What was the first person when they first met us? KC. People think you might dead ass have like five personalities when they meet you, but they gonna pick up on your first personality every time because they don't know how to take you. Because you give somebody like, oh, okay. And like, yeah, she okay, she cool, she cool, she cool, she cool. And that's mainly like the second friend, because the first friend gonna be like, oh, she kind of like stuck out. But then the second one like, no, she cool, she cool. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. She cool, she cool. Girl, yes. Okay, Casey. VR, you said, what did I say? Okay. I said, like, what's the first person when they first met you? VR. Loving, quirky, um, and I go to understand why you like that. Like, why is she so? She a delicate flower. Now we understand why she's like that. You're welcome. Okay, you guys, are you guys going to make me work for it or what? Let's read the energy in the room. The first wild question come to your mind. Let's go. Let me see if I can really use my gifts tonight. Let's see something. I'm like, child, I gotta go lay down. I gotta go lay down. But you gotta drain me from my energy. How we been doing our shadow work? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, look at the girls they want to come out and play. Look at the girls they want to pooch through and come out and play with big purses and grab all the goats and all the trinkets and all the dreams. Okay, the Pentecostals, the pin, the. Okay, I like that. I don't do tarot, but don't test me. Don't pull me there. I just read energy. I like that question. Okay, drop you guys initials in the comments. I don't know how to act with that one, girl. What? Let me see. Let me clean my glasses. Cause I think I just saw a keeper. Okay, pop quiz, Casey. Pop quiz. They go. I like I like the little nice nasty pop quizzes. Yeah, I got excited. I got excited. Okay. Y'all know I get long winded, so I'm gonna start. Not the cough, VR. What we coughing about, girl? Don't cough. We pat your back. We need to pat your back. Okay. How we been doing our shadow work? Let's go. MKP. Yeah, no. You got a little bit working to do. You got a little bit coming up out there like that doubt side, that little like I don't know what's going on. I want to act like I don't see nothing, like little naive. You need to get up out of that, but you coming, you pooch it through, but you still a little bit naive. You go ahead and get up out of that. Uh, let's move on swiftly, professionally. VR. Have you been working on your shadow work? Yes, you have. When it comes to speaking your mind and kicking the shits and telling people where the fuck they can go and where the fuck they had you fucked up at, you most definitely get an A. But if we want to just get this, if we want to ascend, we just got to keep going. We got to keep going. Like now, we just can't go to the top. When a motherfucker got you fucked up, you just need to say, "Hey, that you got me fucked up." Okay, okay, you get okay. Yes, you've been working on it. Um, moving on swiftly and professionally, how we've been doing our shadow work. MG. Yes. You've been doing your shadow work. When it comes to letting somebody bait and switch you, you don't do. When it comes to thinking out like longevity, when it comes to thinking out things like long term, like when it comes to like I don't wanna how can I say it? You more so thinking for everybody else instead of yourself. And that's always like a shadow work. We're always working on shadow work when we can think of everybody else instead of ourselves or being selfish. So yes, you're working on that. You're working, you're working, you're working. I think you worked your way through it. Now you just got to work on the other shadow work. So yes, you're working on shadow work. Um, moving on swiftly and professionally. How we've been doing our shadow work, LL. You most definitely have. You've been definitely have. When it I feel like you almost about to hit another level to unlock. When it comes to like saying what you mean and meaning what you say and don't go back behind it to just try to QC it up or just be like, okay, shit, I might have fucked up and I might have said something wrong. You be like, okay, I said it. I'm gonna leave it there. And then if anything like karma wise or if anything repercussions come back to me, then I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And that's amazing. So yes, you're doing your shadow work. How we been doing our shadow work? QN. I say yes. You have been doing the shadow work. You probably need to work on more shadow work, but other than that, I say yes because like when you go to know what your heart needs, I feel like you're at a point where it's like I value my heart now. Like I value what's best for me. Like I value like not hearing the bullshit and then like the day or the nighttime. Like nah, motherfucker, uh. If you can't be here on this time, if you can't show me this, if you can't give me this, if you can't give me what I asked for in this potential of this lifetime, then fuck you. And that's fuck you the long way. Because this is what my heart desires, not what you want. What Because I'm gonna give you what you want. You gonna get what you want by you being with me regardless. But this is what I want. This is what I'm asking for. And it's all right to be selfish when it comes to things that we know that flowers us as plants because we are plants. So sometimes anything that you know that can water you, yes, you can ask for that, and yes, you will be guided to get it. But you just need to know what you need to ask for yourself as a plant. That's it, and that's all. So yes, moving on swiftly and professionally. Yes, you working on Miss Mamas. You working. Um, how we been doing our shadow work, Casey? Yes, I feel like you're working on it. You can work on more when it comes to not only say that because like you're doing like the shadow work what you need to work on, but when it comes to being like a bulldog, when it comes to like designing stuff, getting out your element, like you need to be more focused on that. You're getting sidetracked about other stuff, but because life will want to push you to do more shadow work, and more shadow work is like us giving the freedom of the pretensions of like I'm going to be financial stable whatever I do in life. Like so whether or not I stop doing X, Y, and Z and I just live off of faith and not sight. I feel like you need to go more on that notion. And if you go more on that notion, then yes, you're easing up your shadow work as you go. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. Um, have we been doing our shadow work? QO. Yes, you have been doing your shadow work. When it comes to like the only thing I feel like you need to work on is being grounded back again. You need to be grounded back again to know what you really want when it comes to like a partner. are actually like stating what you really want from a partner or what you really need from a partner. But other than that, you're like you're doing the shadow work. Like you're doing like the deepest parts of like inner working, like the inner working, like is matching the outer working. So once you get to the inner working of what you've been doing, so you've been doing it fine, and the inner working is just like just a little bit, one or two of like a simple like asking a motherfucker, okay, is this what it is? And then letting you know, and then you like simply like, okay, I'm gonna put you over here, and I'm gonna put you over there, and this category and that category. Then yes, we're working on it, and you doing lovely. You're doing lovely. So yes, you're working on the shadow work. You're welcome. I have a question. Okay, what's the question? You can ask the question. Okay. I'm gonna answer that. Um, I'm gonna see if MG got a like. What's the question first? MG, what's your question? Like there was someone trying to come to me. I believe it's concerning my body on a new side effect. Oh, I feel like yes. Um, might be willing to like. Yeah, they did. And you could never imagine who that was. Mm, my mom, or our mom. She got tired of you looking like that. She knew your little crybaby ass was gonna wake up like, oh, why is me? I just the Kerber energy. She was like, we ain't gonna do that. She didn't want you to have a Kerber energy. Yeah, you gotta. I feel like I feel like she won't do it again. Because she know it probably took a lot out of you, and that's most definitely a feeling that you gotta feel. That's most definitely what I feel when I get when somebody embodies me. Yeah. Some people say it's conjuring, but I say it's embodiment. But yes, spirit can embody your body. And that's sometimes how I connect with them. Sometimes some of them try to embody my body like spirits. Um, but so far I had nothing but like the good kind of spirits. because my spirit guides and my team, they don't play with me. So they don't just like, oh no, there's access. So you have to have access to be like able to embody me. Like you gotta walk through a metal detector to get to me. You have to have nothing but sweet energy. Sweet energy. That's all I'm taking. She said, "You're welcome." Okay, mama. Okay, girl. Yes, you did do hair. Think about it. Okay, think about it. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. How can we have a better mind to body connection? What is my body trying to tell me? Okay, drop you guys' initials down in the chat below so I can tell you guys. How can you guys have a better mind to body connection? What is your body trying to tell you? Okay, you guys know I can be long winded, so let's go. MKP, what is your you're going to have a better body mind connection if you be able to process your thoughts and think it fully so your body can connect with everything else in your body, like cell wise, and your body is trying to tell you to process everything so it can run smoothly for later on in your life. Okay, move swiftly on professionally. VR, what is how can you have it? How can you have a better mind to body connection? And what is your body trying to tell you? VR. I feel like you gonna get the connection to your mind and to your body if you do what you say. You set out to do what you say, and don't let anybody punk you. Because then that's gonna let out endorphins that you have in your brain cells. That's gonna connect to the rest of your body. And you're gonna send signals on down to the bottom of your feet. Um, and then the prehensions of like letting everything just like bulk up and be stronger, better, and stable. If you stop letting people play in your face. If you send a signal to your mind, like okay, like let's get done, or start telling people like where they need to go and what how far they can fuck off. Yes, that's done. But it's gonna get it every time. Br. Let's move on to professionally. UN. Um, what's gonna have you have a better mind and body connection? Um, you stop like self doubting yourself. Stop self doubting yourself and stop like leaning into the notion of like I feel like it's like invisible. Maybe you think you're invisible or something, or that's what you tell your mind. Like it's like some hidden claw about you. Like, oh well, shit. I don't really go really to be sure of shit, but nah, motherfucker, you need to be sure of stuff. Like you need to start sending your body signals so I can send on like the love part of your like the blood cells and shit of you. Like you need sure. I'm sure. I go to mean what I say and I mean what the fuck I say and I'm sure of it. And if you let me know, nigga, or yeah, sure, sure of it, sure, sure. Yeah, everybody trying to tell you, you need to be more sure of things, and everything else will flow. If you be more sure, like everything else will flow. Like we won't have no tensions. We won't have to put no more restrictions on our body or anything. If you just let everything flow, Stop self doubting. Let everything flow. You in the shores. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. How can I have a better mindset and body connection? QO. Exercising and taking it one day at a time is going to bring all your blood, your cells, your brain cells, and everything. Shoot them down to the bottom of your leg and get them just everything, the minerals and stuff popping, pumping back in your head, like everything going, flowing as one. Everything going, flowing as one. If you just do some exercises to get everything that's strengthened back up. And then that way you be like, oh shit, okay, I got this. And then you go to feeling good, doing good, like you ain't really stressing or having to worry about like how today the outcome. Like if you do that, you're not worried about nothing else. It's gonna beside you. Um, you're welcome. How can we have a better mind to body connection? What try to tell you? G, if you work on the pretensions of just being more freer, you need to know that you're free. You need to think. You need to breathe. I'm free. You need to see that I'm free. You need to hear that I'm free. You might need to say that to yourself that I'm free, so you can break down the minerals and the particles of your cells, so they can go into places that needs to be breathed, like so it won't be blocked. You have blockage everywhere because you don't think that you're free. So you just start saying you're free to yourself, and you start feeling that, and then everything else I have no choice but to flow. And it flow out your head down to your feet down on up to your out your head. So yeah, flow. You think about you being more free. MG. Okay. Moving on swiftly and professionally. LL. Uh, I do not have better. How do I have a better mind to body connection? What is my body trying to tell me? You need to basically you gonna step up your athletic side of you. You need to set so you need to step that up. It needs to be the stepped up. It needs to go to I'm doing, I'm going, I'm achieving, I'm getting. I see myself on like the first medal, the first goal, I'm getting that. You need to you need to be able to say that to yourself so it can like break up the particles and the mentals that you got. Because that's the only blockage that you have right now is like I think I'm second, but I really need to be number one. Like you need to have number one energy when it comes to like being athletic and being in the sports field that you're in. So yes. Okay. Exactly what your body needs to that's what exactly what your body is telling you right now is to like focus. Yes. Receive. Yes. Got it. Amen. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Yes. One. One, one, one. No, two, one. Okay, you guys moving on swiftly and professionally. If you guys have any answers or you guys want to do another read the room on something, let me know. Drop in the chat and we'll go find it. Okay. What do I need to do to break the school record? I see what I see is like the Rocky Balboa type of thing, like how you need to be training, you might need to eat a raw egg, you might need to run, you might need to run up 2 flights of stairs, probably train for like I would say a month that you're gonna be doing this. You're gonna put really, really like I wouldn't say really restraints on your body or hardcore on your body, but I would say hardcore on your body, but not that much. But just you would need to train yourself for a whole month before your event comes. And you need to do the same steps the morning of the event. And then boom, I see you having I see you getting there. I see you having that the exact thing that you said that you want. Yes, extra work outside of practice, running up a flight of stairs or 2 flights of stairs, cracking an egg, eating an egg. Uh, you need to like probably jog with a trash bag on. You probably need to jog just to lose all the like what's that? Sweat out a little wet, the sweat out of you. And you do that for a whole month. A whole month. And if your event is not coming up for 2 months, then you need to do that for 2 months. It seems like it's a lot, but yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Understood. Got it. How do I handle my new situation? How do you handle your new situation? By handling it. How do you handle your new situation? By handling it. Um, by filling it out, seeing what it's given, seeing what it's given, just seeing what it's given and handling it. And seeing what it's given. That's how you gonna handle it. Okay. So that's why it's like you gonna get by eating the egg, by putting the crack in the egg in a glass that's giving indoors energy. Outdoors energy is like walking up the 2 flights of stairs or jogging up the 2 flights of stairs with the sweat, the trash bag on you. That's paying homage to outside. So you do that, you got it. You got it. You got it. I see you getting both of them. Hey, anybody want to answer or ask something else? That you getting shit done? One of you guys say you getting shit done. Mm-hmm. That you getting shit done. Read the room question. What is going what is going on in my chakras? Okay, read the room question. What's going on in my chakras? I like that. Okay, drop you guys initials in the chat below. And I'm gonna go see what's going on in your chakras. Moving on swiftly and professionally. Read the room question. What is going on in my chakras? Okay. BR, what is going on in your chakras? I feel like you got everything spinning and everything's vortexing, but your solar plex. And it's still doing like I said, I feel like you almost there to getting it going all the way, but it's still like it's doing like a mini vortex. It's doing like a mini spin. And that motherfucker need to be doing woo 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 woo. You need to hear like you hear like the thing of a fan going. Um MKP. Let's move on swiftly and professionally. What's going on in my chakras? I feel like everything's going and vortexing, but I feel like your heart and your throat. And I only feel like your heart and your throat is goes tonight. It's doing like a little baby spin. Cause yours ain't even. It's like a little baby spin. Uh, I feel like the heart is because you really don't like let people know how you truly feel, and your throat is because you closed off and you don't say anything about how you feel. So that can kind of be like kind of a negative connotation. So it can stop. It can stop the vortex from spinning. Um, let's move on swiftly and professionally. Is what is going on in my chakras. MG, what's going on in your chakras? I feel like everything else is vortexing, but the only thing you really, really, really needed to work on it will be um the root. And the root is basically like the root is like the bottom of your like where your butt is at and like the possibly where your gooch is at, like your coocha. But that's only because like you might have had trauma, like when it comes to like childbirth and stuff like that, that you have to work on. But that's the only thing that's like doing like a little vortex, like it's like a little one, like it's like halfway. Um, but once you go to relive or free up that trauma that you got on the root, then everything else like it'll go back to spinning like you almost hit the fan like vortex, like woo, 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 woo. It go to spin real fast. Um, Moving on swiftly and professionally. What is going on in my chakras? LL. I feel like everything's spinning. I got the crown. The crown is not spinning because I feel like spiritually, and it's like I think it has to do with like spiritually and being like the um divine guided and stuff. I feel like when you go to think about stuff, like you really don't think it out like that when it comes to being spiritually. I think you know that you got it. But when it comes to like looking and feeling for signs and stuff, I feel like you don't know what that is yet. And I want you to be more so like the reason why it's not spinning like that is because you need to be more so on the lookout for signs like that. Because you could do the necessary work yourself, but you stopping it because you don't really go to look out for things like that. Um, moving swift on swiftly professionally, and that's for you, LL. What is going on with my chakra? AG, what's going on with my chakra? The only thing that I see that I feel is that you have the it's the screw score it's I go to mess this word up every time. It is this one. Squirrel. I don't want to put this. I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's this chakra, but I can tell you it's this word. Squirrel. My lips are so big, it's fucking big. Sacral. 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 Shit. Sacral. So yeah, it's that one. And that has to do with like the reproduction organs and its sexual creativity. So it might be blocked up, like it has to be blocked up and you have to like work on that in order for like your vortex to go back vortexing. And I feel like it hasn't completely stopped spinning, but you need to work on that so it can spin all the way. And then like how you work on that is mainly because like it's like how can you be sexual creative, but like you might can do texts throughout the day, like texting somebody some nasty shit, or like just work on being more sexual. That can go back to spinning and stuff like that. Yeah. Um. What is moving on swiftly professionally? What is going on in my chakras? Casey. The chakra that I feel like you have to work on is it's the solar. I get the solar plex. I feel like all of them else is like votex and they voturing. They voting. Like voting votexing. They spinning. But that's the only one that I say that I see stopping or not. It's it's like almost like on teeter totter stopping. And that's only because it's not you're not being creative. You're not being creative. You're not being creative. You're not having like the willpower. You're welcome. What is going on in my chakras? TL, what is going on in my chakras? You have everything going, but you have everything going, but the it stops at like the throat and it stops at the third eye. The third is because you really don't express yourself, like you go to ins and outs when it comes to expressing yourself. The third eye is you're not fully awoke as you should be, and you can be awoke. You just go to ignore certain things, and if you're going to be all the way awoke, you need to accept everything and not ignore certain things. Okay, TL, that was for you. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. What is going on in my chakras? JC, I feel like everything is spinning. The only thing I feel like is stopping is I go to solar plex. Solar plex is because your creativity and your willpower. By you not having creativity, so you're not like I feel like you like let stuff just sit in your head. You let stuff sit in your head. And by you not like getting that creativity out, You just let it sit there in your head. That's you taking your willpower away. So you need to work on that. That's the only thing that's not really like votexing, not really voting like that. Voltrin, like vortex. It's not spinning like vortex. That's the only thing that's not vortexing. Is your solar plex. JC. Okay. Moving on swiftly and professionally. What is going on in my chakras? QO. Your chakra is everything going on, everything is vortexing, but your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is the top of your head, and it's like you don't listen to your spirit guides when they're trying to guide you. It's like, am I sure or am I do I know? But it's like you gotta be more so sure. Like you gotta feel the little prickly that they give you, feel like um the nasty tone when you get something like the nasty intuition you get or the light intuition that you get. You need to be on that. That's what the crown is for. Like, yeah. Um, that was definitely for you, QO. You guys welcome. Thank you. Okay. Let's read the room. Put you guys' initials down in the comments. What are some of my abilities and resources? Habits. Okay, let's read the room. What is our natural talent? Um, LL. The talent that you have, like the natural gift that you have, is to like what I see is like a soldier, like tall, standing tall in stature, like gorgeous, demure, like beautiful. So your talent is definitely to like if we would say talent would be damn near like carrying like a frequency. Like so your frequency would damn near almost be like you teaching everybody else how to be, I wouldn't say the perfect person, but how to love yourself internally. So your talent is like being the best version of you can be to yourself and being kind to yourself and through body image. So your frequency and your talent, your gift and your ability is to basically make people fall in love with themselves. And that's basically the frequency that you have, and a gift that you have, and a talent that you have. That's amazing. Moving on swiftly and professionally. VR. The talent that you was born with and the gift that you have and the ability and the resources that you have is that you have the frequency to like heal others in visually and drawing. So if we were to give you like if this was like Harry Potter and how Harry Potter were to give you a magic wand, the magic wand that you'll be using, you'll be getting the magic wand and you'll be like drawing things to come to life. That's the gift you have. VR. MG, the resource and ability and the gift that you have, you can almost be like if you wanted to, if you was Harry Potter on Harry Potter, you definitely like be using like your light to put like breath back into people. So almost like a motivator that you could be, um, brushing people off, just really reviving. If this is Redemption, you really be reviving people. If this was The Walking Dead, you'll be giving people the antidote to revive themselves. Most definitely, MG. Um, moving on swiftly and professionally. Casey, the ability and the gift that you have, you make everything better when it comes to like the heart, or you make people want to become a better version of themselves when you're around them. So the gift or talent you would have if you was in Harry Potter, all you probably would have to do is blow on them, and they would become like a different person. Um, definitely have the willpower of making people fall in love with you. Definitely, that would definitely be a gift that you have. Yeah. Okay, moving on swiftly professionally. QO. The gift and the ability and the research that you have is definitely guiding souls, guiding people, guiding, letting people like the frequency you have is guiding and letting people like be the best versions of themselves without prejudging them or judging them at all, and letting them know like what true love feel like if it's guided. So your gift is definitely to be a seer and a doer, guidance. QO. Welcome. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. Okay. Okay, let's I love that. Read the room. What do I need to heal, release, learn in order to receive clear messages? Okay, drop you guys initials in the chat below. I love that. What do you need to learn to get clear messages from your spirit guide, your guardian angels, just life in general, especially your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and your ancestors. Let's not forget the ancestors because they always down to give a nice message. Always. Okay, you guys know I can be long winded, so let me start. What do I need to get, release, learn in order? In order to receive a clear message. VR, let's start. Becoming more stronger, become more stronger. If you are not strong, as in your mind, as in more stronger than you should be, then you're not really going to hear any kind of messages that you need. So you need to be doing some more working on leveling and up and being more stronger in person than so you can get more messages for any and everybody. Okay. And quickly and professionally, swiftly and quickly and professionally moving on. Um you oh you need to learn all your like intuition, like all your intuition keys that you need to learn. You need to learn if it's somebody talking to you, if it's spirit talking to you, or if somebody trying to give you some knowledge, or like do your earring, um, do your feet tingle, do your ears tingle, do your the hands tingle, like do your eye jump, like do your left earring, like do your right earring, like you gonna have to learn that. And do you really need to heal from something? I don't think you need to heal from anything. You just need to learn that. MG. Um, you're to get clear messages, you're going to clear up that root trauma. That's what you need to work on. That's it. That's just it. This is the root trauma that you're gonna work on to clear up so you get clear messages. Um LL, moving on swiftly professionally. MG, that was for you. LL, let's see, what do I need to heal? Release on to see clearness. You need to put anything and everything bad that happened to you on a plate. You need to put all that on a plate and you need to break it. And you need to get something that came from your childhood house and you need to basically write on it. You just staple it on the doll or anything, a note, a letter, a book, something from your childhood house. You staple something that basically happened bad to you or something, and you need to put it on there, and you need to wait. You need to like you need to see that for like whatever it is. You need to see that for like 7 days straight, and you're gonna see it, and you're gonna read it, and you're gonna look at it, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna read it, and you're gonna look at it for 7 days straight. After the 7 days straight, you're gonna take it off of whatever you staple or put on, and then you're gonna burn it, and then you're gonna be like, I am no longer of this. And then there you go. You can hear clear messages. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. Casey, what is going to help you clear up, or what's going to help you heal and release and learn in order to get clear messages? Casey, it's going to be your creativeness. Cause I feel like you get so worked up, you get so worked. I'm gonna do it, and never do it. So like you can never get wielded nothing if you don't even start to do the first thing that you need to set out to do. You can't get guided if you never want the guidance. When you get nudged to make something, when you get nudged to pull do something, when you get nudged to put this on something, like you need to do it. That's you getting guidance. Moving on swiftly and professionally. You're welcome. QN. I need to do it. To receive pregnancy. You need to learn how not to throw a pity party and woe is me. You need to get up out that energy and learn that you're the boss bitch that you are. In order for you to hear anything remotely to a message that you need, you need to go ahead and get them chakras to spinning and just know that you just in bad women, bad bitch female energy. That you're always gonna be in that before you're gonna always that's the energy you possess. That's the energy that you have until like they put you 6 feet under. Just period. And that's for you, Q, and that's definitely for you. Read the room. Okay. I like that. What is good things about myself that I'm not seeing? I like that. Okay, drop you guys initials at the bottom. Was what is good things about myself that I am not seeing? LL, what is good things about myself that I'm not seeing? That your frequency is the body image, that your body image, and that you're very, 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 very positive to where it's almost very positive in like a spiritual way that you don't see, but you are. So you have this amazing immaculate energy that's about you and the image that's about you that I think you don't see, that everybody else around you see and they put on a pedestal, but you don't see it, but you should see it because that's what it is. And then like your spiritual side about you that you also don't see, but everybody else see, and that you need to put on a pedestal. So both of them things that you don't see, but everybody else see. So it's your body image and your spiritual side of you. LL, that's for you. Casey, what is good things about yourself that you're not seeing? Um, that you're the most dopest creator out there when it comes to creating in a moment notice, and when it comes to create anything that you do not see, you do not see that at all. Um, that's for you, Casey. Moving on swiftly, professionally. VR. What is good things about myself that I am not seeing? You're an amazing drawer. Like you're an amazing drawer to where you can basically almost take the drawer, like the drawing, off a book, and the book can basically run off, and then the drawer, almost like Doug. Like if you can bring Doug back to life, like if you could bring a Doug period, like you gotta know you the shit. Cause I don't know anybody that's very good like that can do anime and make you feel like you watch a Doug. Girl, and Doug was the shit. I don't even think you know what Doug is, and but if you don't, you get you look at that VR. That was definitely for you. Um, swiftly professionally. QO was good things about myself I am not seeing. You're not seeing that you're a really good, dope ass guider. Guider, really good, dope ass. I get positive messages. I get positive things. I do positive things. But I don't think you think that the stuff that you do is very valid when you don't know that you damn near change a motherfucker from like clicking out, or you go to make a motherfucker stop from thinking about them crashing out, or you go to stop thinking like a person like had a really shitty day and you go to make it better, even if a person think that they gonna try to play you. Like, nah, that ain't what you that ain't you don't do that. You do all that shit in mo. So yeah, QO, you the damn show in some more. Don't forget that. Moving on to professionally. MG, what's good things about myself I'm not seeing? The most amazing thing about you is you're very versatile, and you very don't like self resilience that you have. Like, there's like no other. And when I say you can basically give a motherfucker the sparkle back into their life and the sparkle back into them, having the essence of them who they are, I feel like you really don't see that you give people sparkle back into who they are as a person. Like, you the best person for that, hands down, period. Like, okay, Ashe, MG, Ashe. Moving on swiftly and professionally, QN. What is good things about myself that I don't know? That you the shit. And when you the shit, that you the sweetheart. And when you a sweetheart, you the shit. Like, I feel like you go to think like, nah, not this time, or oh nah, I can't be in that room, or oh nah. When in reality, like, you damn near the owner of it. If a motherfucker let you have it, like, you damn near running with it. Like, you're an amazing person. Like, the town council that you help, or the town council that you, the energy that you just give out, just by you being you, is amazing. And you need to not think like any of outside shit that you been thinking. Oh no, I can't. No, it ain't. It ain't me. Nah, motherfucker, it's you. And it's gonna be you every time, cause that's just the energy that you give. That's gonna be you every time, QN. Every time, cause that's the energy that you got. Okay, moving on swiftly and professionally. Okay, okay. Let's read the room. How do I find connection with others, with God, with myself? Okay. Let's drop you guys' initials down in the chat below so I can answer that. I think that's the okay. Let's I can be long-winded, so let's start. How do I connect with others and God with this? Uh, VR, the connection that you're gonna find with God and with yourself and others is just starting off with having a small connection. If you do Baby steps at a time, then everything will you have no choice but to work out in your favor. So baby steps. Professionally. LL, how do I connect with others and God within myself? Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries for yourself. Just setting boundaries. So where you like, you might think you're gonna treat me like this, but if I say something or if I know that you know that I know, you might just stop doing the shit altogether. Okay, moving on swiftly professionally. KC, how do I find connection with other people? KC, you got a really good, strong connection, especially with God. Um, the connection with others, I feel like you might have to, I would say put God on the back burner or nothing. I would just say probably maybe just fill the conversation out for when you have it. Just fill it out, and that'll tell you everything that you need to know about a person. So, Casey, you filling people out before you do any connection with anybody, filling them out. Q and N. How do I feel about connection with others? How do I get a better connection? How do I connect with others? With myself? You going to connect with okay. So let's go. Let's read the room. How do I feel connected with others? ER. QN. That's where I stopped at QN, right? Casey, did I already did yours? Okay. My bad, my bad. Okay, QN. How do I find connection with others? About myself. Okay, my bad. I was kind of figuring out like, yeah, I already did that. Okay, QN. You're going to find the connection with not allowing somebody to treat you like you a second-handed fiddle and to reclaim any and everything that your mouth to be facts. That's where you at with it. MG, moving on to professionally. MG, you're welcome. The connection that you're gonna find with others and then with God is you gonna continue to put spark in people. You're gonna continue to do what you set out to say you're gonna do. You're gonna continue to hold where it's not meant for you to say anything and hold your tongue. You're gonna continue to do that. That's what I see. Yes. Okay. Moving on swiftly and professionally. Read the room. Why do I feel empty when why do I feel empty? Where is the disconnect? Okay, let's go. Let's drop the initials. Why do I read the room? Why do I feel empty? Where is the disconnect? Where is the disconnect? Let's see. Why do I feel empty? Where's the disconnect? Okay. Yeah, know I can be long-winded, so let me start. Read the room. Why do I feel empty? Where is the disconnect? LL. I feel like you've been talking to somebody so long to where they aided and baited at your heart, and you gave them like possibly every little miracle of you, of your soul. So I feel like even when we go to disengage or dislog ourselves, or us pressing the button like, well, I no longer want to fuck with this, no one will want to do this. Um, I feel like it can make you. It can either break. It can either make you or break you. It just depends on which one you take from it. So, from you continue or stopping a relationship, it's most definitely can have you feeling like that, feeling like you empty. That's where the disconnect from a relationship. That's where your disconnect is coming from right now in this present moment is a relationship. Um, let's go next. Let's move on swiftly professionally. Q is. Where do you feel in? Like, what's the? Why do I feel empty? Where's the disconnect at? I feel like it's as two people tugging on your energy. I feel like it's two males tugging on your energy, and you don't know which one to go with. I feel like that's why you feel empty in a sense. But that'll all get turned around. Everything's going to get turned around now. Like this is just life. You just gotta live in the moment, and everything's handled. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Um, I think that's everything. If you have a question down below, answer it. I think we might ask one more question, and I feel like after that we're probably calling it a night. Tomorrow we definitely plan on being on Zoom, but what we're doing is we're having like a history field day tomorrow. So I definitely think Zoom is going to be my live audience when I do my history shows, and it's like medium practitioner style. So I'm definitely still doing this, but I'm just doing it with like a whole bunch of like history stuff. And then we also have like cold cases and stuff like that too. Like murder mysteries and stuff like that. But we're gonna do that too. But for tomorrow, we're doing the history of the mystery of like 19th century and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be pretty exciting. So you guys can come up there for that. It's probably going to start around. Well, I don't really have a time because we the girls. We just pooch on through. When you give time to stuff, it becomes very icky, 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 and you be like, "Oh, girl, you always late." No, I just be pooching on through. Late and pooch. It's two different things. Thank you. Okay. If you guys have any other questions before I close down chat, before we say goodbye to each other, um, or if you want to know something real quick, feel free to most definitely ask. Roswell, let's go. I know we don't be up there, but okay, let's do well. Let's do two more. Let's do it. Um, why am I so self-talking myself? So, you self-sabotage yourself because the pre-doubt that you just basically made yourself, like you worked yourself out of that, and now you went back into it, and it's only because like the lack thereof this relationship that you're going through or was going through it. So it's like you detach yourself from that. Like you put all your endorphins in that, like all your endorphins in that, like all your kind of willpower, all your kind of like the endorphins that we need to have as. Hold on, give me 1 minute. You're trying to talk to through me. Mm. So yeah. So like the endorphins that you had, like you latched on to this person in your relationship, damn near took like almost 80% of like your self confidence, like who you was as a person. Like you attach yourself onto that person like that bad to where now you need to regain that back. And that's why you like kind of like you went through this little phase where you want to. But I see you getting it back. You just gotta go do some other stuff like just self work with inner work within yourself and you get it back. But you get it back. You get it back. And I think this is Casey, this was a read the room question, right? What are they doing right now? I'm gonna read the room. So drop your initials in the comments below. But what are they doing right now? Q and I don't know why I got making somebody's life hell. Lord, you making somebody's life hell. What are they doing right now, Casey? Busy, busy, busy. I get a bumblebee. Busy, 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 busy. What they're doing right now, LL. I got lying. Lying to someone, lying to something, just lying. I feel like, and then what else I got with that? What I see in my mind's eye is painting a picture. Painting a picture. Lying to someone and painting a picture. Okay, is there anything else that anybody else wants to know, or did anybody else want to drop their initials down in the comments below? Good on Casey. Yeah, that's right, LL. Yeah, that's right. Whose life am I giving hell? Initial, please. JW? JW. Yes. That's why I see you when you first asked the question. Yeah. That's who giving hell. That's who's giving hell. You giving hell, they giving hell, 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 hell. Hell yeah, both giving hell together. Ooh, Lord, together. I'm going, okay, coming up, maybe coming up. Gotta be on the lookout for them things. That's me. Yes, me. Yeah, yeah, you got the odds up. You got one more thing to ask before we get up out of here? Who's that coming up to? The person that you currently talking to or not talking to? That's who. Or at least they think that. Does that make sense? Okay. Gotcha. hmm Okay, you guys, I would stay on, but I know like everybody gotta go to work and go get up in the morning and just gotta do them. Uh, well, we will be back tomorrow swiftly and professionally as always. As always, if we blessed to see another day. Good night. Love you guys. Yes, Big Mama got to go tonight. Night. Everybody should have that Big Mama energy in here. Period. Go to sleep on Big Mama energy. Wake up on Big Mama energy. If you have to play that song throughout your day, it's always Big Mama energy. Say what you want, mean what you want, do what you want, get what you want. Never let anybody back you into the corner because this is not corner energy, and this is not corner life. You do not live in the corner. You do not live in a shelter. So like, let's not let nobody back you into one. Okay, okay. So big mama energy throughout the year. That's what it's given. The biggest, the very biggest. If that motherfucker call you, be like, who you is? Big Mama. You miss Big Mama? Big Mama. Yeah. You want to come back to Big Mama? Yeah. 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 I know. Yeah. It's always giving Big Mama. You know, it's big pressure, big pocketbook, big pooch. You got to know you the big ass and the baddies and the realest. Gotta put on some motherfucker Trina. Trina. Okay. Put on Miami Day. Or that bounce music. You know, bounce music always get you out your zone. Always get you. And if you're not a bounce girl, that's okay. That's okay. You just get something to put you in that element. You get to demand the shit. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Cause motherfuckers gonna always like a nasty demander. And if you can't get you a demander, then what you doing, girl? You need me to demand for you? Give me your phone. Sit your ass back. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Sit back. I'm gonna go to say, is you and your friend over there? You over there by yourself? Yeah, she here too. And you gonna buy for her like you gonna buy for me? It's okay, Mookie. Yeah, it's okay. But we need to big mama energy. So I'm leaving you guys with the big mama energy. We need to have it tomorrow. Yes, because I'm having big. Before I start my little my history mysteries, we're gonna have a big mama challenge. And I'm gonna see who got all the big mama stuff together. Whoever got big mama energy wins. So I need for you to get all your little playing out, your little scattles out, and just go ahead and like, girl, I had my big mama energy moment when I did this, or when I text this. I'm like, girl, no, you didn't, no, you didn't, no, you didn't, you didn't do that. I'm like, yeah, I did that. You're like, okay, you rocking with the rockers. Okay, sauce. Pooch through. Because when you supposed to get that motherfucker together, you got him together. You don't let him play on your top. Or you don't let her play on your top. You don't get it together too. If it's a her, because we not biased over here. We not biased. We don't do none of that. We love who we love. No gender, no shape, no color. Love is love. You do you. Nobody else have to do you for you. And you always gonna do you. Okay?
If you can list the fucked up things that have happened in your life and you can put that on a list and you somehow made it
So good
past
night, you
all of
guys.
this to be in a
See you
position where
later.
you can still go make some stuff happen,
Good
that's
night.
what you have in common with every hero of every story, of every autobiography, of every
Love
is
y'all.
that is how much happened to you that should have broke you, that did not break you, so that you were able to